Hey guys, and welcome back. For today's review, we're actually going to do a double review. First, we're going to talk about Kung Fu Panda 2, and then we'll talk about X-Men First Class. First off, with Kung Fu Panda, I believe this movie is pretty much a sequel movie. If you like the first one, go see the second one. You'll definitely like it. It has Gary Oldman, who has also played Jim Gordon and also Sirius Black. He plays the evil villain Shin, which is a peacock, evil peacock. I know that sounds ridiculous, but he does it very well. I really didn't know it was him until I actually looked it up, but he does a pretty good job as a villain. He does pretty much the same as Ian McShane did in the fact that he does evil things, but in his nature he wants to do good for one reason or another. But all in all, this movie is definitely great, and one prediction I definitely have is that there were certain moments in this movie that I felt like, if y'all didn't know this, there's going to be like 5 or 6 Kung Fu Panda movies. Yeah, the guys over that are making them have decided, yeah, we're going to make like 5 or 6 of these. So I can foresee in like a future one that Poe and Tigress become a love thingy. I can already see that in this second movie. All in all, I would have to say that I give Kung Fu Panda a B+ for good effort. That sounded really, really bad. Like, I'm saying, like, good effort, little child, but you didn't do good. But anyway, X-Men First Class. This movie, I actually was extremely surprised. Well, some people are saying that it's, oh my god, it's like, this beats out Batman or puts Batman, like, to its limits. Like, no. The Dark Knight is still better than this movie. But all in all, this is actually a really successful movie. It has the correct actors in the right roles. For one thing, the two guys play Charles Xavier and Magneto. The two people that were picked were unbelievable. For one thing, Fassbender, I hope I'm saying his name right, who was picked to play Magneto, he did an unbelievably good, mostly calm, well-collected evil villain, or future evil villain, any way you want to put that. And then McAvoy, playing Charles Xavier, was exceptionally brilliant in his performance. I could actually think that he is the younger version of Captain Picard. But all in all, everybody did a brilliant performance on this. Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique. A lot of people were very questioning the role that she was placed into, but for me, this goes along with the first 3 movies and the fact that Mystique was very more, what do you want to say it, agile, aggressive maybe, something like that. Whereas this Mystique is more more looking into herself, like in the sense of trying to like bring out the true person that she is, trying to be her and not someone else. And to me, she fit this perfect role as Mystique being in the 1960s. One bad thing about this, or 2 bad things, I'll talk about the first one. One bad thing about it was Kevin Bacon, I really didn't feel like he was he felt like an all-powerful villain, and he didn't feel like an actual evil villain that you were actually afraid of. I would consider the person that I was actually afraid of was like Azazel, Nightcrawler's father, or like the Tornado Hand guy, or Emma Frost. Yeah, I'm hopefully saying that right. But and one reason why in the trailers they barely showed any Kevin Bacon in it, and I think I know why. It's because to me I don't think he performed at his top. Okay, now the second thing that was wrong with this is at the very end, not like after the credits, but at the end of the movie, there's a part where Magneto walks in, Eric walks in, and he's like they were trying to make like the new thing or whatever that was going to become like his costume in the next movie or something like that. Let me say this. It literally looked like a guy from Comic-Con, like in the sense of like the helmet looked like one that you would see in a comic book. it had this weird effed up looking thing, and it had like red and purple, and I was like, oh god. I didn't know why they didn't just use the first one from the first 3 films. And also, like, his jacket looked like a sportsman jacket. Like, I don't know, it just looked really bad. Other than that, this movie was definitely a good movie. I would classify it as 8.9 out of 10 for this movie. Okay, well that's it for both of these reviews. Join me next time. It's probably going to be Friday night when I go see Super 8, the new movie from both J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg.